So I just did a meal prep video for you, and I don't even know if it's going to come out. So I'm also going to do a, like, how to, after you cook all your food, how to either put it in your storage containers as already meals, or if you're home, like I'm usually pretty much home most of the time, I can kind of do it as I go. So if you print this out, and then you fill out what you're allowed each day. So I'm allowed 4 vegetables, 3 fruit, 4 protein, 3 carbs, 1 healthy fat, 1 seeds and dressing, and 4 oil and nut butters. Okay. So I like to eat most of my carbs and sugars, which is like fruit, usually before dinner. So I try to do that all in like breakfast and lunch, and my snacks in the middle, in the beginning and the middle of the day, and then more lean proteins and vegetables at the end of the day. I just sleep better. So there's that. So I have a little cheat sheet that I'm gonna give you guys. I'll move over here. I'm gonna give you guys a little cheat sheet. So roughly, I like to try to have 2 carbs, a fruit, and a protein for breakfast. But first, when I first wake up, I'm going to most likely have some water before I even have my coffee, anything. Then I'll have 2 pieces of Ezekiel toast. So that will be 2 carbs. Probably 1 small banana, or a handful of purple of blueberries. I have blueberries, so I'll probably end up having blueberries like tomorrow because I don't want them to go bad. So a purple container. So you would fill up the purple container, put the top on. If the top fits, that is your portion of blueberries. So that would be 1 fruit. And then a protein, I will most likely do, you know what, maybe I might have my healthy fat then. What did I do with it? Oh, so I'll either do a protein, maybe I'll do like 2 runny eggs on top of my slice each of Ezekiel toast, or I'll fill up a blue container of avocado and mash it and make an avocado toast. Or I'll do like avocado toast and the eggs. You just gotta see what you like, but we'll just say the eggs. I feel like that would be easier. So 2 eggs is 1 protein. Then hopefully by then I'm gonna feed Kaylee, if I haven't already. Workout, then I'm going to have my Shakeology. So we'll say that is a protein. So that's 2 meals down. And then it depends. If I like Shakeology just with water. Some people like it with fruit and all that. If you do that, just account for it. So if you end up having like a blueberries, strawberries, banana, peanut butter, just mark it off. So if you put like bananas and peanut butter in your Shakeology, you would mark off a fruit and one of your teaspoons that you're allowed, okay? So say I didn't have my healthy fat yet. So then for meal 3, I'm gonna have, I'll have my healthy fat. So I'll have avocado, or maybe some like a slice of cheese, something like that, and a vegetable. So maybe I'm gonna put, I don't know, I'm trying to think, avocado and tomatoes, and a salad or something. I don't know. I'm trying to think. And like my brain is like so fried. Let's see. Let's see. There you go. So my blue container, you know what I'll do? I will do hummus. I will fill my blue container up with hummus. And that will be my meal 3. So that's my healthy fat for the day. And carrot sticks, which I would fill up the amount of carrot sticks for here. Roughly about 10 medium carrots, and I would dip that in my hummus, and that would be my snack. So that will be a vegetable. And if you look in your book for certain things, it will tell you like carrots 10 medium, cauliflower chopped, asparagus 10 large. So you could, it's right, it's all there in your book. So then for meal 4, I'm probably going to, this will be like my lunch. Most likely, I'm going to do, I usually do like a salad, maybe at lunch. But let's see what I made today. So that's what we're going to do for lunch. For lunch, I'm going to have some, I'm going to have that for dinner today. So for lunch, I'm going to do my taco meat. So that's a protein. And I'm going to do probably a taco salad. I love taco salads. I do. I'm obsessed with them. I think they're so delicious. You don't have to do this. This is just an example of like mainly what I eat. So I'll do a taco salad. I'll probably do greens. So romaine lettuce, or if I have like a mixture of romaine spinach or something like that. And cucumbers. I love cucumbers. Or tomatoes, maybe that and tomatoes, because you have the taco meat, so it's like more of like a taco. So I will do 2 vegetables for meal 4, 2 veggies and a protein, and I usually use a hot sauce. You actually are allowed free stuff that's in here. Tabasco sauce is one of them, so I'll just put like hot sauce, and that's it. That's like all, and it's delicious. Or I'll use the lettuce leaves as wraps, and I'll literally put my taco meat in it. The taco meat you would put in your red container, which I don't have. I have the lid for it. I lost the other part, but it's 3/4 of a cup, and you can just make like a taco. So that's my protein, my 2 veggies. Meal 5, I'll probably do a snack, or if it's been a long day, or if I'm like out and about, or I'm really not that hungry, or maybe I get my workout and then it's like I don't really have like a lunch, snack, then dinner. Sometimes I just have like a semi-big lunch, and then a few hours go by, and then I'll have dinner. So my meal 5 would be maybe like a potato, like a sweet potato if I have it. I don't have many carbs that I prepped for this for you guys, but okay. So like roast some of this up. Looks funny. Maybe I'd roast this up with a little bit of cinnamon and some grilled chicken. So that'd be meal 5. So that's all of my proteins. I would fill up just a yellow container. Like I said, I try to have most of my carbs and fruit done before dinner. This case, I'm not going to, but I have an uber sweet tooth, and I'm going to tell you why I haven't done that yet. So that's carbs. My seeds, my dressings, my oil nut butters, I still haven't used much of, but you know, I'm going to account for the oil and the fat that's in the meat. So that's 1. What else did I make? So 1. I guess if I fry an egg, that'd be like another 1, you know, like just account for it. You guys, you got this. You're smart. So then what do I have left? So that's 1, 2, 3 carbs. So I finished my carbs. I finished my proteins. I have more vegetables. Oh yeah. So for vegetables then I would have, maybe I'd make, when I had my little stir fry cauliflower rice, that's all vegetables. Fill up a green thing. Or I made, where did it go? I made roasted, what are these called? Brussels sprouts. I'd put that in, and I would have it with, you know, my grilled chicken and my yams or sweet potato or whatever, plantains, whatever carb I'm having. So that will be, my vegetable. So I have a fruit left, seeds and dressings, oils, and nut butters. So sometimes if I know, you know, we're women, sometimes we have that uber sweet tooth and it's like we can't get rid of it, and you ladies know what I'm talking about. I'll save my dessert as a fruit. So for dessert, I will have, which is probably one of my favorite desserts, especially if I have an oil or a nut butter teaspoon left, is I'll take a banana, cut it super thin, and I actually have two fruits left. So I would take a banana, cut it super thin, maybe even, since I have two, a small apple is one purple. Those giant apples, or like the pretty big apples, cut it up and put it in there if you're unsure, because it's most likely going to be 1.5 to 2. So a small apple is one. So I'll cut up a small banana, or if it's a large banana, I'd cut up just one large banana. And I finished all of my honey. That stinks. But I have raw honey, which if you have sugar, get rid of your sugar. Use raw honey, maple syrup, 100% raw maple syrup, or coconut sugar. Those are like my favorite, and they all have low glycemic indexes, so your sugar is not going to go through the roof. And I have my natural peanut butter. So you take your bananas, you slice it up, put it on a dish, put a teaspoon. So take 1 teaspoon, so you have to divvy out a teaspoon on the whole thing. Or if you have more than 1 teaspoon, you could use 2 teaspoons, 3, up to 4 teaspoons, as long as you didn't use your teaspoons yet. Drizzle a little bit of honey, which I count that as a teaspoon. And it's just like a little drizzle, it's not even a teaspoon. Or if you have another fruit and you haven't used your 2, and you still have a fruit left, you can do like blueberries, or, you know, cut up some strawberries. Whatever, put it in the freezer for like 30 minutes until like it's frozen, and it's like you have like ice cream, because like the bananas kind of get like a creaminess when they're frozen, so you can make the nice cream, which is frozen bananas pureed up, and it's like ice cream. So make that, and it's a yummy dessert, and that would be your fruit and the remainder of your nut butters. The seasoned dressing I didn't have. Sometimes I don't have it. I'm only allowed 1, and I try not to use dressings. They have awesome dressings in usually your guide. I can give you awesome dressings as well. I just don't really use dressings that much. So that's about it, and that was my entire day. Now, that is actually a lot of food, and there are some times where I don't finish all the food. Do not feel obligated that if you cannot finish it, oh, I must eat all of it. If you can't finish it, you can't finish it. Don't overeat. But roughly, you're going to be, if you're eating 5 to 6 meals a day, and you're pretty much up for, you know, however long, that's about almost eating every 2 hours. So you're not really going to be hungry. Like I said, it's a ton of food. So yeah, so I don't know if the other meal prep video is gonna end up. I don't even know if it worked. I have to check. But my total meal prep from washing him to cooking was 45 minutes. I spent $83, and that was, just in case the other one, was roasted asparagus, Brussels sprouts. These are scallions. A giant tub of vegan cauliflower rice vegetable stir fry, which I will use as a side or whatever. And this is about, just account for a teaspoon because of the oil that's in it, and then also count for a teaspoon because of the oil that, you know, so it doesn't stick. Chicken, baked chicken, ton of it. Taco meat, and hard-boiled eggs, so you know you can grab and go. I have some dishes to do, but it's not like a super duper amount of dishes. I made more of a mess than usual, but yeah, kind of messy. You can also prepare, like, wash all of your fruit, take your containers, cut them up, put them in little tiny sandwich bags, put them in your little sandwich baggies, and have them in your fridge to go. And just literally mark it like snack 1, snack 2, or whatever the case may be. So when you're on your way, you can just get everything. You also don't have to leave everything in these giant containers. There's containers you can get on Amazon that are actually like what are they called? Sectioned off. I think you can get like 10 for, I don't know, I mean like $15, $20. I'll find the link. I'll post the link up. And then you can literally have your meals all in those things. So you can have like your snack and your breakfast in one if you're literally out of the house all day. So this way you can just grab and go. Make this super duper simple. It does not have to be difficult at all. I think the biggest pain in the butt of meal prepping is probably just doing the dishes after. But I'd rather have my kitchen a little bit of a disaster one day out of the week than the entire week of just like cooking and whatever. And like I said, this is enough for me and my husband for almost about a week. It depends on how much my husband eats. But for me, this would last me a week, maybe a little bit over. And I bought 2 dozen eggs. I still have a bunch of eggs left. I have half a cauliflower left. I have tons of fruit left. So it's like I spent $83, but it's really gonna last me into next week as well. And like I get the big thing of Greek yogurt because I'll use that as my sour cream. Like I'll do a dollop and that's my sour cream for my tacos. Or I'll have like, you know, like a yogurt bowl with like fruit and maybe some pomegranates or something. So it is really super simple. Don't make it more difficult than it has to be. It really doesn't have to be difficult at all. I do it with a 9-month-old and I get it done pretty fast, usually before she even understands what's going on. So that's it. That's everything. If you do have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know. Or any other tips and trips. I'll try to do another video if my meal prep one did not work. I will try to do another one next week when I meal prep. But if you guys want any recipes of the taco meat, what seasonings I put on my chicken, the Brussels sprouts, or the cauliflower riced vegan vegetable stir fry, let me know. I'll also send those out. And that is it. And I'm totally looking forward to killing this with you. Now I gotta go change her. And I am about to go live in our Facebook group because I'm going to unbox. So you know everything. And this video will actually be posted on Friday. So have a good weekend. Bye-bye.